I want to ask a question of, do we have a developing problem here? And it is with Cade Cunningham. Now, it is no secret last year I told you, before I signed him to a big extension, I would probably trade him.
Each new NBA season, we see a couple of young stars take big steps in their game, and one of those young stars is Cade Cunningham. So far this season, Cade is averaging 24 points per game, almost 6 rebounds per game, and almost 7 assists a game, while shooting 49% from the field and 39% from deep on the highest volume of his career. Let's first talk about his mid-range scoring. Occasionally, Cade scoring in the mid-range will be assisted, but most of the time, Cade is scoring in the mid-range by creating the shot himself. He gets into the spots in the mid-range either running pick and roll, coming off a dribble handoff, or a ball screen. Cade is good at being patient and manipulating the screen in order to get his defender stuck on the screen to give himself a clean look. He uses step backs as a way to get to his spots in the mid-range, but when he's guarded by someone who is smaller or not as strong as him, Cade has done a great job posting his defender up and using his size or strength to give himself space to shoot a mid-range jumper. When it comes to his scoring from deep, on his unassisted shots from deep, he'll be running pick and roll or coming off a ball screen. The way in the mid-range he's patient and manipulates the screen in order to get his defender stuck also applies here. When a team has their big playing drop coverage, he's able to make them pay. Also, like in the mid-range, Cade uses step backs in order to give himself space to create a good look from deep, whether that's attacking in isolation or getting the switch he wants and taking advantage when that happens. Cade's assisted shots from deep are him shooting off the catch after spotting up on the top of the key, on the wing, or coming off a DHO. Even with his misses from deep, this isn't the result of Cade having erratic shot selection. These are decent or good looks, he's just missing. Now, when it comes to the scoring at the rim, Cade doesn't have a problem getting to the rim, but it's what happens when he gets there. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, I would appreciate it if you could like this video, as it helps the video perform better in the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. I would gladly appreciate it. When he gets to the rim, his lack of vertical pop becomes apparent even when Cade drives past or has the angle on his defender. If that player has more vertical pop than him, they can still disrupt his shot. And when it comes to finishing through contact, sometimes the physicality doesn't bother Cade, but at other times it does. Either losing the ball while driving to the rim, or the contact just throws him off while he's trying to finish. Cade is a very good playmaker, whether that's in the pick and roll or anticipating what the defense is going to do, leading to a good shot at the rim. He knows how to leverage his offensive gravity to get a defender to help on him, leading to a good shot for a teammate. Cade knowing how to leverage his offensive gravity leads to him creating quality looks from deep for his teammates as well. In transition, he's also very good at keeping his head up and finding his teammates for easy shots from deep. It's easy to forget about him because he plays for the Pistons, but don't let that cloud your mind from the fact that Cade is an all-star level player. Now the Pistons finally gave him average floor spacing. We are seeing Cade break out, and he's still just scratching the surface of his potential. I appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, do you think Cade Cunningham is an all-star this season? See you on the next one.